tariffs. What happened to 90 trade deals in 90 days?
We've spoken to everybody. We know it's all done.
Well,
I told you, we'll make some deals, but for the most part, we're going to send a letter. We're going to say, welcome to the United States. If you'd like to participate in the greatest, most successful country ever. I mean, we're doing better than ever. And you're going to see these numbers soon. We've never had numbers like this. We've never had investment like this. We have more than 90. We're going to have much more than 90, but most of those are going to be sent a letter.
Like the people who support Trump. I mean, how do you watch that? How do you watch that and say with a straight face, he's a straight shooter. He tells it like it is. Great businessman, great negotiator, art of the deal stuff right there. He made the predict. This is his constant mistake. Although I guess it's not that much of a mistake because his supporters don't actually care what he says when it turns out it's not true. He said 90 deals in 90 days. He said a specific thing was going to be done. Do they have it? Well, yeah, I talked to them. That's not what you said. You didn't say 90 conversations in 90 days because that would be a terrible slogan. You didn't say 90 letters in 90 days. You said 90 deals in 90 days. And so he says, yeah, no, we did some. What do they do? Okay, so there's a little deal with the UK. They have something. There's talks with China, not a deal, but at least there's something slightly beyond nothing. And now they've announced maybe Vietnam and Malaysia, we think. Is that 4? I'm giving him China. I'll give him China. That's 4. But don't worry, he talked to them. And I'm gonna give you way more. I'm gonna have way more than 90, but most will be letters. But that's not a deal. You sending a letter that says you're going back to the super high tariffs that effectively end trade between our countries is the exact opposite of a deal. Literally, like you could have deal, you could have nothing. Like you were never in charge and you never blew up the national order of trade or whatever. And then all the way over here, you have a letter that once again blows things up again, that bombs the ruins. That's not a deal. That reporter's question was perfectly reasonable and on the money. You doink, you're the one who said 90 deals in 90 days, not 3.5 deals in over 100 days. And oh, by the way, I'm gonna send people a bunch of letters. But again, he says specific things and he doesn't live up to it because he's not nearly as talented as he thinks he is. And then he has to redefine what he meant. And so if we could jump to graphic 2, we'll probably end on this. He says, as per letters sent to various countries yesterday, which I'm sure appreciated getting snail mail, in addition to letters that will be sent today, tomorrow, and for the next short period of time, maybe 2 weeks, tariffs will start being paid on August 1st. There has been no change to this date, and there will be no change. No, but okay, if you haven't been paying attention to this, which is totally cool, what do you care? Why do you think he said that? There has been no change, because there has been a change. He extended the deadline before jacking up the tariffs once again, which he can do. I mean, if he can set the deadline, he can change the deadline, but he wants to change the deadline and pretend that he didn't. We know what the original 90 days was, and it wasn't leading up to August 1st. But again, he can't own up to anything. Even a thing that he pitches as strength, he can't own up to. Even things that he pitches as the master craft of negotiation, he has to lie about afterward. And what are we gonna get at the end? All it's gonna be is he send letters saying that the tariffs are gonna be high again, which again, it doesn't have the force of law. He's gonna have to do executive orders. He wants to like hide behind these private letters or whatever. None of this is good for the economy. None of this is good for America's standing in the world. None of this is good for our standards for Donald Trump going forward. But again, it's yet another lesson. If you're a Trump supporter, please pay attention to the things he's doing. And pay attention not just to the things he's saying right now, but the things that he has said. Remember them. See the massive gulf between the claims he was making just 3 months ago and how little has actually been accomplished in the meantime. And remember how much more you're paying for products and how much more you will pay when, again, the comical ChatGPT generated tariffs that he announced 3 months ago go back into effect. That's gonna be fun for everyone.